So Dave Chappelle just dropped his new short joint called Stunted, and where he kind of goes into the whole thing about being canceled, and I love the joint because at the end he's like, my question to y'all is, am I canceled?
No,
like, hell no, and he just drops the mic, like, and that's how you end off your shit. And again, we still like Dave, you know what I mean? We gonna support Dave.
I forgot my sign.
Yeah.
Dang.
I didn't think about it till just now.
Hey, one thing I respect about him is he's standing his ground.
Yeah.
I also respect the fact that, like, he's, you know what I'm saying, he's not bending these motherfuckers. A lot of these people would have been bending, like, nah, I can't do this because, I'll lose out on my contract. You go back, like what happened with Nick Cannon, Kevin Hart, people that buck the system, they get, they get repercussions and like, nah, I can't go against that because it's messing up my money and this, that, and the third. Which, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I can't fault them for, you know what I'm saying? Because at the same time, it's like, that's their livelihood.
Yeah.
They have to eat. They family got to eat. I understand it. I can't call them, you cowards for not doing this. You can't, like, nah, like, you really can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, when a man is providing for his family and stuff, you can't really call him, I mean, yeah, like, it might be sucker shit that he did, but as far as him providing for that family, like, yeah, you can't really call him,
right.
So, but yeah, man, I appreciate what Dave is doing as far as him standing up.
Yeah.
Him, like, look, I'm going to tell you where to go. I'm going to tell you a place where I need to meet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't know who that other comedian is, but he was talking about, she ain't funny. What is it?
Kathleen? Yeah. What did he say? I think it was Kathleen something. I don't know.
Something, but anyway, I can't
know.
Evidently, for what I understand, is she had the Netflix special.
Oh, okay.
But I think she's in the community, the alphabet community.
Okay.
I believe, and I think that's the reason why, like he was saying, like, not because she's in that community. It's just that they try to push her because she's
because she's in the community.
Yeah.
Like that should automatically make you a star, and it's like, no, not necessarily.
Nope.
You still gotta have some talent, whoever it is, I don't know, they might have talent, but I'm just saying, don't push anybody to be the forefront just because of the alphabet. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, and I like the fact that, Dave did invite them. I'm willing to have a talk, if y'all want to sit down with me, but it's got to be on my terms because, like he said, you got to watch my special from front to back. Because you're not going to come in here with no bogus, biased opinions and talking out of ignorance. Like, well, as soon as the show started, you said this and I turned it off. Well, then you don't know shit.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to the whole thing and then give an honest opinion. And I think that's smart of him,
Yeah, because, I mean, the thing of it is, if you do listen to the special, he don't say, I mean, he don't promote violence. To me, he's just trying to get an understanding,
right,
of where this community is.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah,
he's just trying to get a community understanding of what this community.
That's my whole thing. You know what I mean?
And what I'm saying. That's it.
Yep. So it's I definitely I'm glad that he was able to drop that special. Because, that's when you see Chappelle at his best, you know what I mean? When he can talk to his people, you know what I mean? So he laid it all out, you know what I mean? I think it wasn't even a long joint, you know what I mean? It was pretty short, but he laid it all out and it is what it is, And I like the fact that he said that he's been working on a documentary that all of this stuff is kind of going to be part of, like the 847 with George.
846,
846. Which was about George Floyd and all of that. So
the films won't touch it because of the outlash that he's getting.
Right.
So, but he said what he was going to do. I didn't mean to cut you off, but he said what he's going to do is going to take it and release it to like 10 cities.
So that's right. He did say that. So so yeah, that's another thing, man. I mean, I wish he was coming here. I think the closest he might say to here was maybe Atlanta.
Yeah, probably Atlanta, Florida.
Yeah. So,
definitely not South Carolina.
Yeah.
Probably like, fuck South Carolina.
They ain't coming to North or South Carolina.
Yeah, my shit. Chappelle voice.
Yeah, I'm sure he's gonna do DC. You know that was.
Oh yeah, he gonna do DC.
That's his stomping ground.
Yeah,
up there.
you gotta do DC. DC different, man.
I'm sure he's gonna do California, maybe New York, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So shout out to Dave. You know, we still support Dave because I mean he didn't do anything wrong. You know what I mean?
I don't think he did. I mean, like I said,
can't find no lies.
If you go into the special, and I think that's what it is. I think that's the reason they're mad. They're getting exposed, and every time they try to do something, it backfired in their face.
Right.
Like the one trans lady, the black trans lady that was going against them, found out, and she was saying all this homophobic stuff towards Asian. You talk about black people stopping Asian hate. This bitch was on just always. I hate them nigga Asian asses.
Wow.
Yo, she did have this one show. She said, yo, it was hilarious. She was talking about this Asian dude. It's like this Asian nigga got a fat ass. I was like, oh! I was like, yeah!
Wow.
Yeah! I was like, get in the top!
Not a fat ass. Oh, shit.
It was horrible.
Oh, no. What's her name?
I forgot. She would probably lead this coalition. But the thing of it is, see, this is the thing about that. That was 10 years ago.
Okay.
So now, would it be fair to say that this person now is a different person than she was 10 years ago?
Right, exactly.
Or at least had different views. I mean, you know what I'm saying? When you get older, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me, like, there's going to be parts and components that are going to be the same.
Right.
But you're going to, you know what I'm saying? You're going to grow. You're going to grow. Like, Howie at 38 is different from Howie at 28.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, now do they have some things similar? Absolutely.
Yeah.
They have some things in common with each other. But at the same time, there's some things that are different. There's things that Howie would do at 28 that he might or might not do at 38.
Yeah.
So, get that out of the way. Let's go back to Kevin Hart. And he's talking about smashing a dollhouse on his son's head.
Right.
Because if he found out if he was gay.
Right.
All right. He said that on Twitter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That was, well, at the time, that was about 10 or 11 years ago.
Yeah.
It's probably longer than that now.
Right.
He couldn't host the Oscars. That community orchestrated him and damn near crucified him for having that statement. And the thing of it is, you know what I'm saying? So you have this person now that was saying all this shit about Asians and talking about Asian people can't drive this, that, and the third.
Right.
And that was you 10 years ago.
Yeah.
You're not saying that now.
Right.
Should we hold you to the same standard that some of these that your community, not necessarily her,
right?
And I'm, you know what I'm saying, but that community is, you know, grabbing other people by the nuts, pause,
right?
To, you know what I'm saying, to, you know, to bend to their will,
yeah, pause,
because pause, to. You know what I'm saying? To get them to stop what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
But here it is, you're in that same thing. So wouldn't it be fair? What I'm getting at is this. Wouldn't it be fair to say that you 10 years ago, it's not you 10 years.
Exactly.
Now.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, for me, even when Kevin Hart said that, I never took it serious. Because it was just like, you know, he wouldn't really do that to his son. You know what I mean? No matter what. He's a jokester. He likes to say stuff to get a rise out of people. So, I mean, I never looked at it as, wow, I'm worried about that kid. He might get a...
Yeah.
It never came to my mind that, damn, he would really do that.
Yeah, like you ever hear, like he on Twitter out there showing the blueprints. Like,
right.
This nigga got the blueprints out. That nigga got the first floor done.
Right.
Damn, watch out, kid. You know what I'm saying?
Just about to smack.
Yeah.
I warned you.
and honestly, I think with that situation, kind of neutered Kevin Hart.
Yeah, I agree.
In my opinion, I feel that neutered him because it's like almost like he's not as funny as he was.
Yeah,
because it's like now you know what I'm saying.
I mean, you take enough of them blows, you know what I mean. It takes something out of you. You know what I mean? So he's constantly getting flack. You know what I mean? Where, like you said, like the white comedian you were talking about, the female that was saying the Asian jokes. You know what I mean? Yeah. People like that don't get as much flack as people like Kevin Hart.
No.
You know what I mean?
Well, now this lady was transgender.
She was transgender.
Yeah, transgender black lady.
Black lady, okay.
Yeah, talking about the Asian with the face.
I was wondering it because there was a white lady who used to be so disrespectful. She was a comedian, and she would talk shit about anybody, and I mean hardcore shit. Mm-hmm. So it sounded like her when you were talking. That's why I was like, maybe it was a white chick, but
this is a transsexual black lady. I forgot her name, but she was out, leading the joint with the Netflix stuff.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. But yeah, either way, you know.
But she talked about she talked about the Asian nigga, so that Asian nigga got a fat ass. Oh my god, it's fucked up.
Yo, that's hilarious. Man, that's funny. But yeah, so I definitely I support Chappelle. That's it.
Oh yeah,
point
facts,
blank,
man.
you know what I mean? Because I can see when I listen to him, I listen with logic and no bias, and I'm not, just siding with him because he's black, or siding with him because he's a comedian, or siding with him because I'm anti-LGBTQABC. None of that. I listen with logic and intellect, and I can deduce that he's not doing anything wrong. You know what I mean? So I'm sorry. No. Y'all can shut us down if you want to. Yeah. We ain't really got too much.
We ain't got much. We got I got 3 beans. I got some of this extra. Hold on, let me show you. The nigga got some of this extra gum shit. You know what I'm saying? I keep your breath fresh.
I got a pen.
Yeah.
It says blue sky on it, so that's worth something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We got $2.
But and we just some island boys.
No, we're not. No, we're not. Oh yeah, you gotta check out my man. He did a little short on that. Let me shout that out. Let me do the hand claps on that.
Okay.
Roll it up here.
Who did
Yeah, you did the.
Oh, you talking about mine?
Yeah, the short.
I thought you were saying somebody else. I thought you were talking about somebody else.
I'm trying to give you the.
No, but there's a bunch of memes about that out there. So I ain't know you were talking about mine. But yeah, that was funny. I couldn't help it when I saw it because a friend of mine kind of explained it to me. I saw somebody impersonating them, and I was like, why is these two dudes singing something stupid about an island boy? And I shared it with my friends in a little chat we got, and they was like, oh yeah, nah, they're making fun of something else that's original, that's stupid as hell. And I was like, okay, so let me go find the original. And when I found it, I was like, damn, this is really stupid. So I had to make that little video.
It don't even look like they've been. I mean, it'd be one thing if they were like red and shit. They look like they just woke up out of a
pale as hell
snowfield and shit.
Just looking stupid, man. I mean, it's just foolish, man. But yeah, I said I gotta put up a little video about that. So yeah, that's on our Instagram page. I think that's the only place it's on there. But yeah, man. So it's crazy, man.
Yep.
So I guess you want to go ahead and get into Wu-Tang.
Yeah, let's get into the Wu-Tang Saga.
American Saga.
Season finale.
Wu-Tang again and again.
Again and again. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing. Well.
Yes, sir. Honestly, this last episode, Wu-Tang really showed you what Public Enemy was talking about when they said bum rush the show.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Oh, that was my favorite part.
Yeah,
they came up and they pushed that little. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was whack as hell too. Anyway,
he was, and I like that they did that because I ain't gonna lie, I was surprised that RZA jumped in on that because normally RZA's like, nah, we gotta do it the right way. Let's make peace and let's do it the right way. But RZA was like, nah, fuck that.
Nah, I don't blame him. Shit, we done drove all the way down here, and then you were talking about we ain't in the show.
Yeah.
And shit, even if gas was cheap back then.
Right.
Shit, what, 93 cents?
Yeah, probably about 90-something cents. 75, 85, 95.
Yeah, you ain't gonna drive down and talk about, y'all ain't in the show. Get the fuck on.
Exactly. Yeah, it's in this episode, they're still doing their thing, trying to get their music right, and they're starting to get offers from major record labels on the individual products. Like, Def Jam is like, we want to sign Meth to a deal.
Yeah.
We want to sign ODB to a deal at Def Jam. But then ODB also gets an offer from Elektra. And so RZA's like, dang, which offer should I go with? And for him, Elektra was the better offer. So he chose them. But what made it so difficult was he didn't really communicate it to the artist. He was just like, yeah, I got you a deal this way. ODB kind of had childhood dreams of always being on Def Jam, so he was kind of mad. So they had a little strife about that decision. And but
yeah, let's talk about that one, man, because that one right there, to me, I'm gonna say they both wrong.
Yeah.
Because realistically, I saw RZA's attention.
Yeah.
But the thing of it is, it wasn't malicious.
Right.
He was trying
he
to
was looking out, like he said,
he was really
run.
trying to look out for the long run.
Right.
But the thing of it is, you really should have consulted
your artist.
Yeah. Especially that's
your
your
family.
blood. Yeah, that's your blood
family.
cousin.
Yeah.
So I get, but sometimes you get in this thing. It's like, look, I'm just gonna make this decision for you. But sometimes, and I'm even speaking to me too. Sometimes you can show people all this shit. You can show them like, hey man, if you do this, right now it's gonna suck. But if you keep going, like eventually you're gonna be the man.
Right.
When you get this about 20 years, you're gonna be like, this is this and this. But what thing of it is, some people just see now. And then, I'll say it like this, because like I said, I was thinking about it. Some people outside yourself see your worth.
Right.
But sometimes you don't see it.
Right. They see you even when you don't see you.
Yeah. And you don't, and with that, sometimes that blinds you. So then you like, nah, I want Def Jam because that's what I wanted. And again, I get that. And that's something that he should have came to him and discussed. Like, look, I am about Def Jam. Oh, okay. If you want to go to Def Jam, that's fine. But he should at least should at least sat down and been like, well, this is Def Jam. This is what they're offering you. This is what Elektra's offering you.
Right.
Now, I know you want to be on Def Jam, but I would advise you to look at Elektra and see what they got.
Yeah.
And see, and they're going to set you up with a whole lot better deal.
Facts.
And,
I agree with that. I think even if Old Dirty made the bad decision and went with Def Jam and not being able to own his music, at least give him the chance to make his own decision.
Yeah.
You can tell him, look, I tried to tell you earlier in the beginning to take this deal and you didn't want to listen. So, just to be fair, I'll let you make the decision. But I think it's still fair to give your artist that chance to, what I mean, to make the decision themselves. Not for you to force it on your own. But
because that's one thing about ODB. He was right about that. Like, look, you just can't, that's my life.
Right.
You can't just dictate to me,
right.
What to take up.
He may not even care about owning his own music. His dream was being on Def Jam because that's just that iconic label, that kind of helped launch hip hop into that stratosphere. It wasn't the first label, but it was, the biggest.
What's crazy, man? I did look up, rest in peace, ODB. I did look up, and he never signed to Def Jam.
Okay.
He was on Elektra.
Yeah, I do remember him being on Elektra. But I never knew he had both offers on the table. So, that's very, very strange. I loved his album cover, and it's funny how he talked about how he wanted to do it like that so long. He's like, yeah, I'm going to put my welfare card on there.
Man.
He just had it all mapped out in his mind, way before it happened.
That was like, I think Roxanne Shante, her son, went to buy ODB's record or something like that.
Okay.
And she was like, okay, if that's the cover of it, with the food stamp, you need to get that. She said, you need to get that.
Yeah.
Cause that's fucking dope.
Yeah. I mean, Old Dirty been, they call him A-Son unique. He's been unique from day one. And the dude playing him is doing a hell of a job, man. Hell of a job. So yeah, man, I can't be mad at Old Dirty for that reaction that he had, because he was like, yeah, I can't wait till I get on Def Jam. He's like, cuz I got you a deal with Electra.
Yo, you stupid. Yo, he do talk like that, though. Yo, he do like that. He talk like that. Like, yeah, I talk like this.
Right.
Through the corporation. Hey, this nigga. So, yeah, so I was looking through here. So he was on Loud, Electra,
okay,
Warner. And I do remember him being on Rockefeller before.
Yeah, that's right before he passed.
Yeah, that's when he changes the name to Dirk McGirt.
Yeah,
Dirk McGirt.
I don't know if did he get the chance to do an album with them? Because I know he did a couple of songs, but I don't remember if he did a full album with them. I know he was working on it right when he passed away.
Yeah.
But I can't remember how much work he did. But I remember thinking it was an unlikely combination. I was like, I don't know if Rockefeller can really make the music that we need to hear from Dirty.
Old Dirty B.
But, I was willing to give it a shot. But next thing I know, they was like,
I think, because he actually did, I think he did a song with Kanye West.
Did he? Okay.
I think he did.
Okay.
And speaking of, which we talked about this, is it Raekwon?
What?
Is Raekwon or Ghostface? They're
about
doing the
Kanye. I think it's Ghostface.
Yeah, Kanye is producing.
Kanye's producing the album. Yeah.
So I think if you go back and listen to him, ODB and Kanye, this is early Kanye.
Yeah.
So if you go back and listen to him, I think it would have worked, because with the production skill of Kanye and stuff, I think he made it.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, so I think...
Yeah, when you think Kanye, I can see that. Yeah.
Now, as far as like ODB being on the Just Blaze track, I don't know. I think it can happen.
Yeah.
I just don't know. Because Just Blaze is the different type of...
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's a different type of animal, different type of...
Yeah, he does certain types of beats that you wouldn't expect Old Dirty to be on. But, it could work. You never know.
Yeah.
But I do wish we still had Old Dirty here, because, that man, he just had, like they said, there's no father to his style, man.
Father to my son. You know what I'm saying? Yeah!
So, yeah, that's my dude, man. I was pleasantly surprised when his music dropped, when he started doing solo music, because I was skeptical. I was like, I wonder if he'll sound good as a solo artist, because he sounded good when he did the Wu-Tang stuff. He would always come in with the perfect type of verse, but I was like, would that work on a solo tip, though? And next thing I know, when Brooklyn Zoo came out and Shimmy Shimmy Y'all and all that, I was like, okay, my man's done changed my mind. I'm no longer skeptical at all. So I went out and copped his album as soon as it came out. So yeah, but definitely go check out the show, man. Wu-Tang and American Saga, man. And I thought this, but I wasn't sure. But it's no longer Joey Badass playing Spectre Deck. That is a different dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because I kept thinking, I was like, he looked different. Similar, but different. But then somebody online said it. One of the Wu-Tang members said, shout out to the new guy who's playing Inspector Deck this season. And I was like, okay, I knew I wasn't crazy.
So what happened?
They didn't say. They just said shout out to they mentioned Joey Badass. He was like, shout out to Joey Badass for doing a great job in season 1.
Well, maybe.
And shout out to the new guy who's doing it in season 2.
Maybe it's just it's the age, and then maybe also it might be the it might be like, Joey Badass might be working on some stuff.
Maybe.
And actually, that's one thing too. I really would like to hear Joey Badass come out with some stuff, man, because he's actually a pretty phenomenal newer art. Well, he's not as new now, but he is a good decent artist, because I got the what album I got? Not his first one, not the 1999 joint, but there's one that's got I thought we would never make it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's I want to say that's American.
Yeah, I have to admit, I know I won't know the names.
I think that's. I got it up. Well, at least I think I got it out in the truck. I think someone might have copped that shit when I was, driving for said rideshare service. So I might have to find that dude.
Yeah,
beat his ass.
Right. But yeah, man. So yeah, it's a great show, man. They're doing a good job with it, and I'm just glad to see them doing their thing. But basically, at the end of the show, they had finished doing a video for Protect Your Neck, and they were supposed to get reimbursed for the money that they put out. They put out their own money to do the video, and they were supposed to get reimbursed. And the guy behind the scenes was like, yo, I can reimburse you, or I can take that money and make sure you get a spot in Jack the Rapper, which is a big conference for hip-hop artists back in the day. I don't think they do it anymore, but... so they was like, yeah, let's do Jack the Rapper because that's a huge opportunity.
Yeah.
And then they get all the way down there, and they're like, we ain't got
no spot for you. I ain't gonna lie to my man Steve, the dude that plays Steve Rick.
Yeah.
Yo, he would get gangster too. He like, yeah, that's fucked up. Like, right. Yo, he would get, because I have to say, I think their relation with the Wu, and I think it's a really good dynamic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they're kind of, I'm not gonna say they're both. They both complement each other.
Yeah, I agree.
In a sense.
I agree.
So,
yep, I agree. And I mean, he's doing a great job of playing him, Steve Rifkin, and the whole thing is overall just dope, man. But like I said, they get there and they're like, look, the way things played out, we can't get you on. We had to cut an act from the show, and we chose you. And they're like, yo, we just drove all the way down from New York, and this is down in Atlanta. You know what I mean? So this is like a 20-hour drive probably. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
15, 20 hours. Maybe not 20, but, at least 15. Because I know it's like 9 just to get there, 9 or 10 just to get there from here in North Carolina to New York. To New York to North Carolina, and then another 5 to get to Atlanta.
Oh, yeah.
So, about 14, 15 hours. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, man, so they was like, yo, we can't go out like that. We got to get on this show. So Run DMC agreed. Like Jam Master Jay was like, okay, I'm going to squeeze you in on my spot. At the end of our set, I'll give y'all like 7 minutes to do a song or whatever. And y'all can jump in there. And they're like, yeah, that's cool. But that's not going to work because the people behind the scenes don't know that we're expected to go in there. You know what I mean? So they was like, we got to get gully on them. You know what I mean? So they got the ski mask, little stockings, and decided to go gut on him and bum rush the show. Push my man off the stage.
That was fucking awesome.
He did it like PM Dawn, you know what I mean?
That was fucking awesome.
Man, I was like, yo, they're stupid. And the crowd loved them, you know what I mean? They did Wu-Tang Clan, ain't nothing to fuck with.
Yeah, see, that's the thing, man, that's missing in that type of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now everything is so polished.
Right.
Everything is so like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everybody's expecting, like if Drake comes, not to pick on Drake again, but if Drake comes to a show or whatnot, people roll out the carpet, everything is set up, you know what I'm saying? But you're not seeing groups like Flatbush Zombies.
Right.
Like pushing people off the stage or anything.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I don't know, they might, but I'm just saying, but you know what I'm saying? But you're not seeing that type of stuff and that hype in general. Because, like, back in those days, like, going back and them doing what they did, that was huge.
Right.
That was huge.
Yeah, man.
And ballsy.
And the crowd loved it, to be in the South, you know what I mean, and from New York. And what was funny, what was dope, I don't know if you caught it, but the dudes they ran into was like, let's do a song together, was supposed to be Outkast.
Yeah, I think that might have been Raekwon. Because I was looking at it because I was thinking there were probably some dudes from out west too. Yeah. Because I was thinking maybe that was, maybe Eazy-E or, because I didn't think that, I knew that wasn't NWA. Because, right. Especially of the year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm thinking that.
The only reason that made me was pretty sure it was supposed to be Outkast was because of the little Kango hat my man was wearing. That Andre 3000 used to wear that joint back in the day. So that's why I was like, okay. And I know Raekwon did actually do a song with Outkast.
Oh, man, that's a classic. That old Can't keep jumping like Kang. Yeah, that was a classic.
Yeah, man. So that's why, and then in the show, Raekwon is the one talking to him. He's like, yeah, we should do something together, get that New York and South together. You know, all that.
No doubt, man.
So,
I mean, because that's the thing, man. That's the thing. I hate that this, you know, especially with the East and the West, but everybody's on this whole regional thing. I kind of fault T.I. for that shit. He kind of plays on that shit a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, like, realistically, I mean, I get it. I know it's fun and just, but, you know, not, you know what I'm saying? Like, before you got big, not too long before that, I mean, we had people on the East and the West, like, lose their lives over some stupid bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, at this moment, we should be working together. Like, if you know, down south, Midwest, deep south, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What we need to do, and again, shout out to Snoop Dogg getting to New York, trying to get the New York sound back. But we all need to work on getting each other's sound up. Right, you know what I'm saying? We should all get that. Like, you know what I'm saying? We should all be working
uniqueness.
Like the East, the West, Midwest, all that. We should be building it up, because if we do that, we all win. Yeah. Y'all, the thing of it is, it's just this divide and conquer mentality. Yeah. That is just fucking this shit up.
Yeah, I agree. I've always felt like, you know, everybody should have their own thing. You know, you got your East Coast hip hop, you got your Dirty South hip hop, your West Coast hip hop, you know, Midwest, you know, and now it's like everybody's just so cookie cut. It's all the same. You can't tell who's from where.
You can't tell, nah. You know, there used to be a time when shit hit on the radio. Oh, okay, this is this is dude from the East Coast, but you know, now some of the East Coast dudes, they were trying to sound like the West Coast dudes, right? You know, to get that radio play. But you know what I'm saying. But you could tell, like, okay, these guys, these cats from the West, these cats down south. You know what I'm saying, about the lingo, the beats. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So yeah, man. But you know, I think that's pretty much all I wanted to say about Wu-Tang: An American Saga. Did you want to say anything else about it?
Man, I just definitely encourage y'all to watch it. Also, we didn't talk about the Queens. Have you kept up with them? Because I need to go and what? There's 2 episodes now.
2 episodes.
Okay, so I need to go back and watch those.
Yeah, I won't really go into detail, but it's a good show so far. I really do like it. Like I said, you know, it's Eve and Brandy and the Tori Norton and the chick with the last name Velasquez, I think. Velasquez. Yeah, and they all do a great job, man. I mean, you know what I mean? They're doing a good job as far as it goes, and I encourage anybody to see it. It's on ABC. Comes on Tuesdays, I believe. Yeah, I think it's Tuesdays. So yeah, I would go check it out, and I'm sure it's on demand if you have on demand available, or .org where you can go online.
So it's technically Tata. It's definitely Tata's Tuesdays and Woo Wednesdays. Right. It's kind of fucked up. Yeah. Look, women, this is just jokes. Right. I didn't mean anything by that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I said Tata. I didn't say titties.
Right. Surprise Zuckerberg and shut us down. Zuckerberg suck ass. You know, but we all over the place, so they can't shut us all the way down. You know.
Yeah, we just like everywhere. Yeah, we just like roaches, man. Shout out to Premier. We like roaches. Never die.
Never die. We multiply.
Never die, man.
Like baby's kids. We don't die. We multiply. But yeah, man. So I guess we can go ahead and close out the show. Yeah. This has been episode 183. We really appreciate y'all checking us out. You know, I see we had a few on Instagram.
Yep. Shout y'all out.
Thank y'all for joining us over there too. So yeah, anybody who's checking us out or even watching us on the replay, please don't forget, just share, hit the like, share, subscribe buttons. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. We appreciate that, brothers and sisters. You know, LGBTQ, all y'all welcome. You know what I mean? Yeah. I know some of y'all listen to hip hop too. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. We should chop it up. You chop it up and stuff.
Yeah, man.
I ain't gonna tell you what. Another question today. What? Let's say this. for the community, the LBGT, what artists would you like to see in hip hop? Like somebody now. What I mean is somebody that can actually spit.
Mm-hmm.
Someone got them balls.
Yeah.
And somebody got, you know what I'm saying, like who from y'all community would like to see come up on, you know, that.
Yeah, I agree. You know, send us some suggestions, you know, hit us up. YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram.
You
know what I mean? Your mama's house.
Wait a minute, whoa, nigga.
No, I'm just but you know, we're just saying, you know, we everywhere. You know what I mean? We all on Spotify, Anchor, all of that good stuff. You know what I mean? So you can find us anywhere there's a podcast, pretty much, for the most part.
For the most part.
So we're gonna branch out even more soon. So, you know, y'all stick with us, and we appreciate y'all. For episode 183, this is your man Kurt, and this is
Howie.
And we'll see y'all in the next one, all right?
Peace.
Peace.